Robin, we have another visitor.
Hi. Hair looks pretty. I brought you a present. I hope you like it.
We'll let you visit. And you can tell me what's in that pretty package when I get back, okay?
Well, don't you even want to know what's inside? Well, then I'll just settle for a hug and a kiss. That's okay, you know. You don't have to open this right now. You don't even have to talk if you don't want to. I'm going to stay with you here for a little while, if that's okay with you. While your dad tries to take care of your mom, I'm going to try to take care of you.
As police commissioner, you put all these people away?
Oh, no, this is only about half the alphabet. Well, you see what goes from K to Z.
You were one of them.
Oh, touche. You don't want us to go through each and every one of those files, now, do you?
Twice if necessary. If the snowman's buried in here, we're going to dig him out.
Maybe we'll get lucky and find him in the bees. How do you want to work this?
Start at the top?
You're looking for anybody who made a threat against you for putting him away in jail. Even a hint.
Mm-hmm. All right. Let's start at the top. A for Atkinson, R.Z.
Ah, the R stands for rat.
You remember him?
Armed robbery and assault with a deadly weapon.
I am impressed.
His last job was a lumber yard, as I recall.
He's now living in Savannah, Georgia, works for a furniture company.
What's his parole report say?
Upstanding citizen.
Next.
Anderson, Vincent.
That's an alias, one of several.
He's a preacher now.
All right, there must be a better way of handling this.
This is too important for anybody else.
And maybe it's too important not to have somebody else involved. I mean, remember, we do have personal involvement here.
Thank you for the advice.
Here's the enlargement you wanted, sir.
Let it up, Devane. Well, at least she's alive.
This photo was taken anyway.
What about the note that came with it?
No, the lab's working on it with everything they got.
Good. We leave nothing unturned.
Robert, look at Anna's expression here. Ever seen anything so intense?
Yeah. Generally when she's trying to make a point.
I was right.
About what?
He's saying that she's trying to tell you something.
Maybe. Maybe she is a plant. Look at that wall that she's sitting in front of.
Looks like cement block.
The sort of thing you find in foundations and basements.
Or warehouses.
Some garages, too.
That narrows it down.
Yeah, but not far enough.
We'll take whatever we can get. We need someone who knows something about buildings. Someone like Dan Rooney. Sam.
I'll call him right away.
All right. Anna's done her part. Now, let's do ours.
Next. Oh. See?
They won't.
Nurse did a nice job with her hair. Looks real pretty. Shiny. It's nice to have it brushed, isn't it? I always like to have my hair brushed. It always feels so good. I wish you could see what it looks like. It looks nice in the back. That little bow. I think I have a compact in my purse that you can look at. Let me get it. All right? Okay, here we go. Here it is. I do. There we go. What do you think? You know, actually, I don't think we're doing it right. You're supposed to do it the way they do it in the beauty parlor, where you have one in the front and one in the back, so that you can see the back of your head, too. So you can see that pretty little bow you have. You know, you could go to the bathroom if you wanted, and you can look in the mirror and... Well, you wouldn't have to do it right now. I'll tell you what, we'll just set the compact down right here, and you can look at it later, okay? Meanwhile, I can just look at your hair and enjoy it for myself. Looks nice. very pretty. You're very pretty on the inside, too. That's what counts. That's what you see in someone's eyes. They say that the eyes are the mirror to the soul. Have you ever heard that before? They go straight to your heart. Whenever I look into your eyes, I see somehow you're hurting. But if you look into my eyes, you'll see that they're trying to tell you that I wish I could make you stop hurting. I love you. You're very special to me. Very special to a lot of people. We like to see that little twinkle that you get in your eye, you know, when you're a stinker. You do mischievous things. Like when you steal cookies out of Bobby's cookie jar in the kitchen. Do you remember that when you did that with Skeeter that one time and then you hid him underneath the couch and then we found him all squashed and smished all over the place? Don't push it, Felicia. Tom said don't push it. Tom's a very handsome doctor, isn't he? Don't you think he is? And he's a good doctor, too. When I told him that I was coming in here to talk to you, he said, well, okay, that would be fine, but you can only go in there on one condition. That is, if you don't push her. And I said, no, I wouldn't push her. I could never do that. You know what? You know what's been really driving me crazy? This present here, this really big present that's right behind me. I had a really good time shopping for this. I wanted one. I wanted one so bad. You're gonna like this. Hey, the bolt. Look. Do you like them? And there's a bathrobe. Do you like the color? I went in and talked to the sales lady. I said, do you have it in my size? And she says, no, we don't do people your size. Well, I thought it was really very nice. Why don't you try it on, Come down here and try it on here. Now, if you don't like it, I can take it back, or I can exchange it or something. Or I can get you another size or a different color. Just depends on what you like. Here, put your arm in there. Almost got it. Very good. Here we go. I remember when I was your age. Oh, dear. When I was your age, I used to have one just like this. It was really big and fluffy, and whenever I put it on, I always felt so warm and so secure. I wore the thing until it just shredded to pieces. Well, I do say so myself. It looks very nice. And I think that this is just the right color, too. What do you think, I think there's a mirror over there if you want to go take a peek. You want to? Go over there and take a peek in that mirror. There's one right over that little pink one. No, that's all right. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do. Yes, Robert.
You're right. They're cement blocks, definitely.
So does that give you any ideas?
A basement.
Pretty definite about that, Dad.
Oh, take a look. Take a look at Anna's hand there. Got on a plug of a drain pipe. You only find that kind of piping in a basement.
So she was trying to tell us something. Full marks for Anna. Full marks to you for pointing it out. Can you tell us anything else?
Picture's kind of fuzzy.
Did the best we could. Our equipment's pretty sophisticated, but you can't work miracles. Just an amateur photo.
What about the computer enhancement, guys?
They do that?
Yeah, well, NASA uses it to sharpen the details of satellite pictures. Astronomers use it to photograph, say, the rings of Saturn.
Can we handle that?
If we can't, we'll find somebody who can.
Well, I don't know what help it'd be, but when you do, I'll be glad to take a look at the picture again.
You've already been a terrific help to us.
Yeah, thanks, Dan.
Walk out there.
All right, let's get back to business.
All right.
Jerry Friedlander. Okay, this guy committed every crime known to man. Robbery, rape, all the way through to murder. As I recall, this guy vowed to get me if ever he got out. Now, here's the sort of person that might well have Anna hidden in a basement somewhere.
That sounds like a definite candidate.
Read the police report.
That's right. Oh, shot and killed, robbing a bank. That's terrific. Next.
Excuse me, sir. There's a Mrs. Rand here to see you. She says she has a neighbor across the street who's being held in her house against her will. I think you should see her.
Well, send her in. Maybe the day isn't a waste of time after all. Okay. Now, what'd you see?
Well, I was looking out my front window, and I saw the lady being dragged into the house across the street by a man.
Your neighbor.
Well, they moved in while me and my husband was out of town. I never met the people.
Right. Okay. Now, you saw this woman struggling. Then what?
Well, she looked scared, and no wonder. I mean, her husband or boyfriend or live-in, I mean, it's so hard to tell these days.
Mm-hmm. What about him?
He looked mean. She tried to get away, but he chased her halfway up the block. They were shouting.
What?
Well, I couldn't make out most of the words, and the ones I did, I don't want to say.
Then what happened? Then just pull it.
All right, allow me. Mrs. Rand, what happened next?
Well, the man caught her and dragged her, kicking and screaming, into the house. Oh, please don't ask me the time again. Maybe Sid knows.
Sid, that's your husband, right?
That's right.
I'm rather curious, Mrs. Rand. If this happened last Friday night, why didn't you report it sooner?
Well, Sid didn't want me to report it at all. I mean, he was nervous about getting involved. He had a bad experience once when he was a witness one time at a trial, but I couldn't sleep.
Can you describe them?
Well, like I said, I never met them. It was dark.
Mrs. Rand, do you remember anything else, like, say, the size of the man? Was he tall, short?
He was big, and he was in good shape, too.
How could you tell?
Well, he had to be to hold on to her. She was kicking something fierce, her legs swinging like the hands of a clock.
About the woman, what else can you tell us?
Well, she was in good shape, too. I mean, the way she ran and stood up to him. I mean, her hair flying every which way.
What color was the hair?
Oh, dark brown, black.
Short, long?
Oh, long. It flew out after her when she was running.
Well, it could be Anna.
Sounds like it.
Sam, you got the address?
Yes, sir.
Get me a search warrant fast.
You got it.
I'll get some radio cars.
Yeah, get on it, guy. Well, Mrs. Rand, I want to thank you very, very much. You've been a great help to us. We do appreciate it. I'd also like you to stand by. We may require some more help before this is all over.
Yes, thank you very much, Mrs. Rand. We certainly do appreciate you coming in. You did the right thing.
Well, I hope you feel half as good as I felt when Felicia told me the good news. You spoke. That's wonderful. You said Felicia's name.
It was the nicest sound I ever heard. It made me so happy to hear it.
Robin, the fact that you spoke means that you can tell us what you're thinking. There's nothing to be afraid of anymore. You're here. Safe. Nothing bad's going to happen.
I hope I didn't do anything wrong. I don't want to pressure her.
Don't worry. Something good's happened. It gives us reason to hope. We just can't rush things.
So what do we do?
Well, I'd like to keep an eye on her for a while. See how she reacts to other people. Look, I have an idea. I'll leave first and head down to the cafeteria. I'll hang out there for a while, and that'll give you plenty of time to bring Robin down for lunch.
Do you think she'll come downstairs?
From what you said earlier, she hasn't resisted any other ideas you've made. She trusts you.
I just wish she would trust me enough to open up. Robin needs to know what she saw the night Anna was kidnapped.
If Robin's gonna tell us anything, she'll do it when she's ready.
Cold out here. That's it.
Is that the house?
It's right across the street.
Seems quiet enough.
Well, it's a quiet street, except for the kids. They can make a ruckus.
Robert, everybody's in place.
Excuse me. This is Scorpio. Do you copy? Over.
This is Harper, sir. You're coming in loud and clear.
Car 1's in place in front of the house. Car 6 will cover the rear, and backup cars will stay either end of the block and report any and all activity inside or outside. Take no action unless the order comes from me. Once you're in position, let me know.
Maybe Sid was right. I shouldn't have gotten involved.
You'll be fine, Mrs. Rand. Sam will take good care of you.
Sir, all the cars are in position. The house is covered on sides and rear, but there doesn't seem to be any evidence of any activity going on.
We're going in. Now remember, use extreme caution. One wrong move here could cost Anna Devane her life.
Right. Sam, stay with Mrs. Rand.
Well, it's not crowded. I think we missed the rush. What would you like? Let's see. So they have the ham and cheese. Oh, that's my favorite. You want some ham and cheese? Okay, there's some ham and cheese. What about chocolate milk? You like chocolate milk? That's my favorite, too. Okay, let's go pay for it. Come on. Hello. Thank you. So sit down. Right over here. Come on. This looks just right. We've got everything. Drink now. What is it? Did we forget something?
Yeah?
Port Charles Police.
What do you want with me?
There's been a bit of trouble down the block. We'd like to ask you a few questions.
I don't know anything about it. I just moved in here. Just a few questions, all right? I told you I don't know anything about anything.
You don't seem to get the point. Mister, you didn't tell me your name.
No, I didn't.
Crandall, that's what the telephone company said. Hal Crandall. You know, Crandall, you're the first kind of the person that complains.
Hey, don't go in there. Shut up.
When we try to do our job, yet we want a bit of assistance, and you slam the door in our face. You planning on taking a trip?
I told you I just moved in. I haven't had a chance to unpack everything.
Who else lives here?
It's none of your business.
I'm making it my business. Where's the cellar?
There's nothing down there.
It's
down here.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm no thief.
Hey, you won't mind if we take a look around, will you?
You can't do that without a
We
warrant.
have a warrant.
Then show it to me.
It's on its way.
What is this, a party?
Go back to bed.
You can't have a party without me.
I'll check the cellar.
Do that.
Do I know you?
Why'd you go running out of here the other night?
Hey, no personal questions.
Shut up, I'm asking. What's your name?
Tina, what's yours?
Why did you try to get away? Some of the neighbors got worried.
Hal got mad.
You got drunk. Hey, you're drunk right now.
You've been held here against your will.
He's my man. He couldn't get rid of me if he tried.
He's clean.
What are you talking about? This place is a mess.
The cellar?
Shut up.
Wrong house, wrong basement.
Wrong people.
Robert,
Yeah.
got a message from the hospital. Dr. Hardy thought you should know. Robin's about to talk.
Let's go. Look, it's got no right coming in here. I'm going to write a letter to the commissioner.
That was the police commissioner, Ace.
I apologize for him and the rest of the police department, but we're out to save a woman's life. Okay?
These cookies, they're looking how they're snapping. I enjoyed my sandwich. I think it had just a little bit too much mayonnaise, though. What about you? Did you enjoy your sandwich? That's good. How those cookies. What is it, sweetheart? What? It's all right. Okay, it's all right. Slow down. What is it? Daddy, Duke, Daddy. Robin, that's wonderful. Okay, all right, he's coming. He'll be here. He'll be here. Oh, boy,
She wants to tell her daddy something. Look, Robin, until your daddy gets here, you can tell Felicia.
Randy.
You want to tell us something?
Randy, wait.
You want to tell us something?
Oh, my gosh.
Get her out of here, Felicia. Hey, sweetheart. Hey. What happened? What happened?
Well, she saw this man.
What man? She looks worse than the other when I left. What man?
Well, he had a beard. We were waiting for the elevator. Robin reacted to him.
And that's when she spoke her name, and then she said Duke, and then she said, get Daddy.
And she was about to say something else. Then this woman came along. She shouted after the man. She ran after him. She slipped and fell.
She was terrified, Robert. She tried to scream. Something really terrible must have happened that night.
My guess is that the woman's falling sparked some memory of Anna.
Hey, sweetheart, come on, it's all right. I'm here. Nothing's gonna hurt you now. Why don't you try and tell us what happened, huh? Please? Please talk to me. Darling, can you show us in some way? Can you try to tell me?
You try this.
Oh, great. Okay. Here, come on. Try to write. Try to write and tell us what you saw. Please? Can you try to draw it, though? Can you try to draw us a picture of what you saw, huh? Anything. Here. Anything at all. Try to show me what frightened you. Okay? What else? What else, darling? Huh? Anything? What is it, Robin? Hey? Can't you tell me anything? Anything at all? Sweetheart, look. Look, have another go, eh? Please, show me. Anything.
Why don't you take him outside?
Robert. I've got to stay here, sure. I've got to look after her.
Tom will take care of it. Don't worry about it. Tom will take care of it.
What's happened to her? What have I done to her?
Oh, she's going to be all right. She's going to be okay.
It's my fault. It's my bloody fault. Look what I've done.
No, Robert, listen to me. Don't be so hard on yourself. I mean, you were just beginning to get through to her, and she just can't handle it right now, that's all. I mean, the pain has got to be so deep for her. She keeps blocking it out, that's all.
What have I done, though, to her? What have I done to Anna?
You haven't done anything.
I should have left town. When I got married, I should have left town. I should have left them alone. I should have left Duke and Anna alone. Robin would have been spared all of this.
No, she is going to be all right.
You can't say that. There's nothing I can do.
Sure, there's something you can do. There's something both of us can do. We can get Anna back. We can get Robin's mother back while Tom and Felicia and the rest of the people in this hospital help her. We'll go out and find Anna and bring her back, no matter what.
find you. I promise I'm going to bring you and Robin home safely. I promise you I'm going to do that. I just pray you're still alive.
Whistle while you work.
What now?
Anna, you can huff and you can puff, but you will never blow my wall down.
Sorry I asked.
I'm delighted you asked. Remember the story of the three little pigs? It's always one of my favorites. Certainly must have read it to your little girl at some point. Let me refresh your memory. First little pig built his house out of straw. Second little pig built his house out of sticks. Now the third little pig was a little smarter than the others, and he built his house out of bricks. The big bad wolf came along, and he huffed, and he puffed, and he blew the sticks in the straw to kingdom come. But no matter how hard he blew, and no matter how hard he tried, for all his huffing and his puffing, he couldn't blow the brick house down. There's a point here. Yes. The moral is, when Robbie boy comes along, he can huff and he can puff all he wants, but he will never blow your new house down. All he will be able to do is sit and watch as I lay the final bricks, and you, baby, breathe your final breath.
Robert's not going to come here.
Oh, Hannah, you disappoint me again. I obviously have more faith in Robert than you do.
No, he's just too clever to fall into this trap.
You're clever, love. You're also here, are you not? And when he comes, everything's going to be ready for you.
You cut my nose. I forgive you.
Come, Satan. Good boy. Oh, whistle while you work. Never could remember that second line. Keep our guest company.
You found her?
No, unfortunately not yet. Robert sent us.
What for?
He wants us to do another sweep of the house for clues, in case we missed something the first time around. But we'll try really hard not to disturb you.
Okay, do what you have to do.
You start in there and I'll work the kitchen.
Sam, wait, please. Tell me what's going on.
Like I said before, there's nothing really new to report.
Well, there must be something happening, or has Robert told you to keep it from me?
No, it isn't like that at all.
Well, tell me what's happening.
Duke, I can't. Robert's issued an order of silence on this one. If I spill the beans about this investigation to anybody, I could be suspended.
I take it by anybody, he means me. Yeah, it figures.
Duke, I'm sorry.
No, it's not your fault. However, if anybody should ask what I'm up to, you can tell him I'm as determined as he is to get my wife home. But unlike Robert, I don't care who finds her first. I just want her back here home, safely.
This could be the chief. Do you mind? Hello.
Who is this?
Well, who's this?
Well, maybe I got the wrong number. I wanted to talk to Duke Lavery.
No, he's here. Can I tell him who's calling?
Just put him on the phone. Just put him on the phone.
The man, he won't give his name.
Yeah? Duke, this is Angel. Who was that?
Doesn't matter.
Listen, I think you ought to know. You got some visitors.
Go on.
From New York. And your business associates and his buddies. When he wants to talk to you, you better get over here right away.
Does he have the information that I'm waiting for?
I don't know. Maybe you better ask him yourself.
I'll be right there.
Good news?
Just keep your fingers crossed.
No more questions, love? What? Or are we busy contemplating another escape? Oh, what a wicked web we weave when first we practice to deceive. Actually, it's a perverse way I've come to enjoy your futile attempts at escape. Keeps me on my toes. You're tough, Anna. I suppose Robbie's woman has to be tough.
I'm not Robbie's woman.
My goodness. Look at all the trouble I'm going to for you. This is hard work. Very hard work indeed. Makes a man sweat. I'm sorry. Perspire. After all, Robbie's woman is also a lady, is she not?
I don't understand your obsession with Robert. Just as much a man as he is.
I'm what?
Nothing.
I'm what?
Can I just sit here and watch?
Don't stare.
You must be used to it. You got a nice body, all women must stare at you.
Doesn't Robbie have a nice body?
It's not the same as yours.
Yeah. Imagine not. And how about your husband, the Duke of Lavery?
Yeah, he has a nice body. But, well, there are men and there are... You know what I mean.
Yes, I do. Yeah. I'm surprised. So there is blood in those veins after all,
I'm a woman.
I've noticed.
So do you work out a lot?
Every day. Sometimes twice a day. In fact, I had my own little gym back at the home.
Well, it's very boring in here. Maybe it'd be fun to work out together. What do you think?
Not interested.
I don't know why it's so hot in here today. You must be tired of seeing me in these clothes I've been in for days now. You don't happen to have a robe, do you?
What are you up to now, Anna?
I'm not up to anything. I'd like to take these clothes off and wash them. I'm just trying to make this a little bit more pleasant for both of us, if that's possible. And I can't do anything because Satan's here.
I'll get that robe.
Hold it 1 minute. You're not bringing a liquor here. We made a deal. You help me find my wife, I help you with your shipment. You don't go changing the rules just like that.
I can change the rules, and I did. The first shipment is coming in Saturday. Now, don't get upset. There's nothing you can do about it.
Don't fight him. Don't leave me
Now, you
alone.
listen to your friend, Duke.
We made a deal and you have lied to me. Leave me.
Hold on.
I haven't broken my word. Things just moved a little more swiftly on my end, that's all.
You helped me find my wife. I help hide your booze. That was the deal.
Please, don't make this so difficult. You do what I say now. If you don't, I won't have any choice. I'll have to report you to the police, and you'll be arrested for the murder of Carruthers.
You don't scare me, you know.
Prison does. That's where you'll be sent. Then you won't be any use to me or your wife.
Listen to him, Duke. Do what he wants.
Yeah, I'll only do it. Only if you can prove to me you're helping to find Anna.
How many times do I have to tell you? You have my word. Let him go. All I want is the information that the police have now. And you get it.
It won't be easy.
Nothing in this world is, Mr. Lavery.
I'll try to find somebody who'll cooperate.
All right. I'll be at the Port Charles Hotel. You call me as soon as you do.
Yeah.
Don't worry about my men downstairs. They know what they're doing.
Do you trust him?
I don't trust him, not for 1 minute, but what choice do I have? I'm gonna go to the hospital. See Robin.
Maybe she'll be helpful in telling you something.
Yeah, if she could. She could tell me anything. I wouldn't need Victor. I wouldn't need Robert. I wouldn't need anybody. I'd find Anne on my own.
You're not going to call anybody with a case. Don't not get down my way. Shut up! Shut up! Do you hear me? I said shut up!
You put her down right now. Go in the kitchen, Rob.
Oh, Tom. Robin? Robin, it's me. Come here. Robin, come here. Come on. It's all right. It's okay. You're safe now. Come on.
Hey.
It's okay.
Take a look at this.
Robin. Come here, sweetheart. Robin, you were trying to write. It upset you, didn't it? You remembered something. Are you trying to tell us something, Robin?
She's only been drawing small circles. What do you think it means? All these little rings.
It's okay.
Shouldn't sneak up on a person like that.
Thank you. Is there something else? I'll be here.
So we'll see.
hope you can hear me. I hope you'll forgive me. Although I don't know why you should. But to tell you something, I've done something. I've betrayed everything your mommy believes in. Everything she's taught you to believe in. I've sold my soul. Yeah. I've sold my soul to the man that I vowed I would never deal with again. I promised your mother that. These are evil, ruthless men. But they can help bring Mommy back home. That's why I did it. If this Mr. Jerome even there's even a slight chance he can help bring Mommy back, then I think it's right I give him that chance. Because that's all I want. I want to get you well. I want to get your Mommy back home, both of y'all. So if I don't have that, then there's nothing else matters. Close your eyes. Go to sleep. Come on. Some rest. I love you. God bless you.
I'm sorry, Duke.
I need to talk to you. I want to thank you very much for the extra protection you've given Robin. If anything else were to happen
Hey, don't even think about that, all right? Just sorry she has to go through all this.
Then I want some help. I can't force the police to give me any information. I'm appealing to you not as a professional. I'm appealing to you as a husband and as a father. You must understand the situation I'm in. I don't know anything about what's going on. I need to know.
If I do tell you, you have to keep it between us.
I need to know.
Yeah, I guess if I were in your shoes, I would too. I'm going to show you something. These came to Robert. Came together. The copies, of course.
I know dealing with a kidnapper. This man is insane.
I personally prefer classical, but this will suffice. How about you, Anna? Do you enjoy music?
Yes, I do.
Well, I would imagine that you and Robbie probably had a favorite.
I don't want to talk about Robert.
Good. Tonight we have that in common. Stay. Oh, there's no time for Robbie tonight. It has been a while since I was with a woman. I'm beginning to feel now that the wait may have been well worth it. Everything seems to look better in candlelight, wouldn't you say? Even this place. Mm-hmm. And you, of course, Anna, look lovely anyway.
Thank you.
Champagne is not my favorite vintage, but I hope you'll find it satisfactory. Please, come join me. I like your style, Anna.
I like the way you move. Ease. Slow. Deliberate. You don't really walk so much as you float. I like that in a woman. I like that very much.
What else do you like?
I like the fact that you don't seem to be in any hurry. After all, we have all the time in the world, right? Neither one of us has any place else to go.
For those who love,
Time is not. What's wrong?
Well, I'm just not used to having an audience, that's all.
He won't hurt you. I'm here.
But he's staring.
Suddenly shy?
It bothers me.
You hear that, Satan? You bother the lady.
I can't do this with him staring. He fights.
I just told you. He won't hurt you.
I'm sorry. I can't. It's just... I can't relax with him panting and slobbering.
All right. This once, Anna, you're going to have your way. I will take Satan upstairs.
come, boy. Come. Tonight, you two are going to have a night off. I can't say that I blame Satan for his reluctance to leave.
It's a lovely idea, Anna. Much nicer. I find this much more intimate. Just the two of us. Together. A toast. To us. Tonight.
I want to thank you very much. You've helped me more than you realize. It means a lot to me and to Anna, too.
Just don't think that I'm being disloyal to Robert.
I never asked you to do that.
No, I know you didn't. I want you to know I tend to let him know that I gave you this information. Eventually.
Well, by that time, Anna will be home safely.
I pray that she is. I know how you feel. I don't know how you're feeling. I don't know what I would do if it was my wife and my kid.
I just pray it never happens.
Yeah. I pray that the lab gets something on this photo and this note to let us know Diana's whereabouts.
Of course, you'll let me know if they do.
Robert won't like it. But yeah, I'll let you know.
May I?
It's against the rules, but okay.
Well, you know what they say about rules.
Just don't let anybody catch you when you break them.
Yeah.
Dr. Lanham,
Thanks.
please call Dr. Devane in oncology. Dr. Lanham, please call Dr. Devane in oncology.
Yeah?
It's Duke.
Yes.
I have information.
I'm listening.
The police received a snapshot of Anna. She appears to... She's being held in a basement or a warehouse of some kind. Was accompanied by a note. The note was signed by someone calling himself Snowman. Does this mean anything to you?
No, but I'll pass it along to my people. Maybe it does to them.
We don't have time for maybes. You promised me you'd do everything you could to help get Anna back.
As long as you fulfill your end of the bargain, I'll fulfill mine. You find the woman.
What?
You heard me. You work around the clock if you have to. You stay with this, but you find her.
Okay, you just had me fooled. I only thought you were telling Lavery that so we go along with our liquor deal.
Come on, Phil, use your head. Duke Lavery will be useful to us long after the deal is completed. What better way to make him beholden to us for life than to deliver his beloved Anna into his arms safe and sound?
You have excellent taste.
Both wine and women. Celia used to say that. There was a time when she appreciated it.
Why didn't you tell me about her?
I've already told you. She was exquisite. We were very, very much in love.
What happened?
An imposter took my place. Why are you asking me these questions?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just not every day that you come across a man like you. And, you've led such a different life. I was kind of interested in the sort of women you've been with.
You flatter me.
Well, you seem experienced.
It shows.
Yes, of course.
More champagne?
No, thank you. I'm fine. You go ahead.
I don't mind if I do. I just wish I'd brought more.
You know what they say. It's not quantity.
It's quality.
Right.
Yes. I do so hate to drink alone. A sip, perhaps?
I'll propose a toast. To experience.
Well said, Anna Devane. Well said. Experience. Yours and mine. Well, what next?
You have just made the biggest mistake of your life!
Oh, good morning, sunshine. Hi. Hi, baby. Your favorite godfather's here, and he brought a little friend. Look at here. Huh? Sweetheart? Yeah, how's my little girl today, huh? Did you eat a good breakfast, huh? Did you? Yes, indeed. I bet you did. You know, you're a pretty lucky little girl. Did you know that? You have all these adventures in Port Charles. Remember those? Do you, baby? Remember the one in the Asian Quarter? Remember that one? That's when a gang was trying to take over the Asian quarter. Remember that? And you were the big help in one of the biggest mysteries of that whole adventure. Remember? Each side wanted the mysterious black pearl. Remember that? You were the only one that had it. Although you didn't know you had it. Because it was in one of the eyes of your doll. Remember that? Huh? Oh, and you were so brave. You got kidnapped too, didn't you? And you were brave then too. You were such a big help to us, sweetheart. You know, in fact, Frisco said to me, he said, you know, Sean, Robin was the biggest help in that whole adventure. That was really something. You know what else would be something, baby? If you could help Daddy find Mommy. Hmm? Remember last summer? Why, that was fun, too. That was a big adventure. That's when you had to hide out in my secret room, and you had your computer, and you wanted to play miniature spy, and you were so good at it, and you were so brave. In fact, I think you're the bravest little girl I've ever seen. You know that? Hmm? You know that? Can you give me a... Hello? Yes? Hi.
Well, have you been having a nice visit with Sean?
No.
I see. Well, you know what, sweetheart? It's just about time now for you and me to go visit Dr. Tom. Okay?
Come on, baby. Off we go.
Come on.
Off we go. Come on, sweetie pie.
How about, like, right now?
That's it.
Okay. That a girl. I'll put the bunny over here.
That's it.
You come on over here with me.
There we go, sweetie. That's
and then
nice
we'll go. Robin.
Robin?
Robin.
Honey, what's the matter?
We're just going to go visit with Dr. Tom. You like him. You know, he's a really nice guy.
Oh, yes, sweetheart. Yes, he's so nice. Maybe he can help you. Maybe he can make you feel better, huh? Has she ever reacted to Tom like this before?
No, never.
Robin?
Come on, honey.
I get the feeling she doesn't want to leave this room.
Maybe.
Honey, we're only going to be gone for a little while.
Yeah. And then we're going to come right back, and all your stuff and all your toys and everything will be here for you just like you left it, okay?
That's right. No one will touch anything in your room while you're gone.
Oh, of course not, because you know what? This is your very own room as long as you stay here, okay?
Okay, baby?
Okay?
Come on, look at me. Come on, look at me. That's it.
I have a really good idea. Why don't you come with us to Dr. Tom's office?
Oh, that's a great idea.
Okay.
In fact, would you mind if I picked you up? I haven't picked you up in a long time. Come on. Up we go. Oh, my goodness, such a big girl. Yes, indeed. But you get her slippers and ankle face. That's it. Okay. Off we go. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful wizard.